Hello, everybody. Welcome to the call today. We are going to get started in just a second. Please say hello in the chat and tell me where you guys are coming from. I'm coming to you guys today live from Las Vegas. Good to see you guys on here today. We're going to get this started in just a moment. Hello, we got London in the house. We got Poland in the house. Who else is on here with me today? Say hello in the chat. Drop a fire emoji if you're excited about today's webinar. You guys, I'm extremely excited about today's webinar. All right. New Jersey, North Carolina, Dallas, Texas, India, Liverpool, Las Vegas, India, San Diego. What's up, guys? We got Boston in the house. You guys, what I love most about this business is there are no boundaries. It is a global business. Anybody can do this. Anybody can take part of this. And we got who else? Kenya, Atlanta. All right, Tokyo. Let's go. All right, we're going to jump right into it, you guys. I am your host today. My name is Jenna Zweigel, and I'm the CEO of the company. And I got started in this company just in April. And you know what? Let me just make sure we are indeed recording this before I get busy here. Hold on one sec. Yeah, we're recording. All right, we're good. You guys, I got started in April. I came on as a corporate advisor. So I came on just to kind of consult the company and really help build a strong foundation for the company. And as I got started in Zionix, well, it was Zader Capital. We are now transforming into Zionix Global. I came in and decided, you know what? This is a very special project, and there is nothing else I think like it right now. I think honestly, we may be the first to market with this technology, and because of that, I decided it was a great idea that I should step into the CEO role and really be able to drive and scale the company from the front. So, those of you who don't know me, I've spent the last 20 years in the network marketing industry. The last 10 years, I built a company from startup to successful. And over the course of that 10 years, we built a $980 million business. One of the categories we capitalized on at the right time was the cannabis industry. And it's so funny now because now we're going into the crypto industry. And back then it was the CBD gold rush, and now I feel like it is literally the Bitcoin gold rush. It's the crypto gold rush. And you guys, I've also spent quite a lot of time on the affiliate side of the business as well. I became the number one highest paid female networker in the world, number two overall. And I love this industry, you guys. But with that being said, I decided, besides being a CEO in my past and also being an affiliate, I decided to learn cryptocurrency trading as well. So I really wanted to learn a skill set that I could always have, something that could always teach me, or something that could always make me money, whether I recruited anybody or not. So that's what interested me to learn cryptocurrency. And to be honest, I got involved because I was not getting results following the gurus. So I decided I needed to learn this thing myself. So long story short, I spent the last 3 years learning the trade, and now I'm bringing all those skill sets together to help build this company, Zionix Global. So, you guys, let's talk really quickly about the vision. So, company vision, really, the broader vision is to build a self-sustaining financial ecosystem. And so, I remember having a conversation with my friend about 6, 7 years ago, and I said, the paradigm is shifting, and in the future, people will not be doing a bunch of tasks and jobs and things that they hate. In the future, we will be able to leverage AI technology, and I believe that time has come now. But in the future, from here, this is really an opportunity for us to build a legacy of financial sovereignty for generations to come. That is really the mission. And like I said, it's not just a product. I believe we are changing the paradigm. How many of you guys grew up like I did with the same programming, which was go to school, get good grades, right? Get into a good university, and after you get into a good university, then go get a job and then work for 40, 50 years of your life, then retire, then enjoy your life, right? We all kind of had the same similar upbringing. I think as far as the recommended path we're all meant to go down. But I do feel like that's shifting now. It's shifting very rapidly because, I mean, even if you look around, technology is changing the way we do life. We've got DoorDash, TikTok. We live in an instant society now. And to be honest, While there are people out there that fear AI technology, there's also those of us who understand the power of it and how we can leverage it to make our lives a little bit easier. So, you guys, the mission here is where we can tap this technology really into anybody that wants to get involved, regardless of background. Um, they're going to be able to have powerful tools, deep insights, and a strong network. Really, it's about the community to shape your financial destiny. And you guys, the future is the world of digital assets. I get asked this a lot from people who are afraid of crypto. How can you how can you be so confident about crypto? It's based on nothing. And my answer to that is, well, very simply, we used to trade and barter, and then we said, you know what, let's trade coins. And then we had gold coins and bronze coins and copper and things like that. And then that turned into gold and silver and precious metals, and then that turned into paper money, fiat, right? USD or other currencies. And this is the next evolution of currency. And we are positioned right now at the beginning of a massive shift. And honestly, the timing couldn't be better. So, what is Zionix? You guys, Zionix, to me, this is what this means. People ask me, why did you name the company Zionix? Well, this is why. Zionix is the nexus of sovereignty and innovation. So, really bringing those together. Zion, to me, symbolizes the promised land, a place of sovereignty, truth, and divine alignment, a utopia where individuals are free spiritually, financially, and intellectually. And then IX is what represents intelligence, innovation, and exchange. So it's a global movement. It's already begun. It's already begun starting to take root in many, many countries all around the world. And it's really the mission for us is to bring this community together and empower people with not only the tools, but the skill sets they need to take back control of their financial destiny. All right, you guys, so welcome to Zionix Global. Um, Here's who we are. All right, you guys, we are pioneering cryptocurrency AI bot licensing platform, and we've quietly established our reputation with this technology over many years. So this technology didn't just come out this year or anything like that. It's actually been back tested for the last few years, and it's been operating on private capital, and to really just be tested. And over the course of those couple years, the founders of the company decided, why don't we bring this to the masses? Why don't we bring this to the people and create a massive impact? And so this is the first time this technology is now being presented and available to the public. And so our platform integrates proprietary AI and machine learning tools with blockchain technology, which is basically creating an ecosystem for automation, performance, and scalability in digital asset management. But besides the tools we have, it's really, for me, it's all about the community. And we're a community-driven platform, and we're focused on wealth education and skill development, where everybody that's a member here is going to be able to get empowered to learn trading as a real-world skill and engage with AI technology through ownership, participation, and shared growth. And then lastly, we do have a referral program that I believe is second to none. So if you get excited about what you see here today, you can share it with people that you know, and we're going to reward you for that. So it's not just another automated trading platform. It's a comprehensive trading ecosystem where you can learn, earn, and grow. So Zionix is really built for you if you want a smarter way to build income streams without staring at charts. Now, I love trading. In fact, I'm trading literally right now on this call. I'm staring at Bitcoin going to the moon right now. You guys, I don't know if you bought this morning, but I'm just saying I did. But if you don't want to necessarily have to study all the charts all day, this is built for you. And if you do, this is still for you because honestly, I manually trade and I also leverage AI trading as well. If you want to leverage the power of AI technology, if you're done relying on guesswork or gurus, that was me. That's why I got started here. And you're ready to join a movement, not just a product. This is why most people fail at crypto trading. People get too emotional. I myself have made many mistakes in trading before. And honestly, the human element, while it does serve us in many aspects in our lives, sometimes it doesn't when it comes to trading. Because you look, when your trade goes up into profit, it's like deal or no deal. Do I cash out, take the money, or do I close it out? And you have to make real time decisions when you're trading. But AI technology doesn't care about that. It doesn't need to have emotions, right? So it's just placing trades based on probability statistics and profitability. So this is really, I think, the biggest reason why people fail at crypto is because people think it's too confusing, it's too difficult to get started, it's too scary, it's too risky, all of these things. And when you get started, if you're afraid to make a mistake, your emotions can get into the way, and of course, that is going to impact your results as well. So I love AI for that reason because AI does not care. It doesn't get emotional about numbers. It just trades based on the strategy. So here's our flagship product. Now, over time, we will be introducing more products to our product line and services, but this is where we're at right now. So the AI trading bot, this is, like I said, the main uh, product that is really, I mean, I would say flying off the shelves, but it's digital. So however, however that phrase works for that, you guys, it's taking the world by storm. I could say that. It's a powerful, intelligent cryptocurrency trading engine that's trained to detect high probability opportunities across multiple crypto pairs. Now, that's really important because if everybody took a buy on Bitcoin right now, and we had a million people doing that, obviously that's going to impact the price of that currency. But if it's across multiple crypto pairs, it's a more diversified portfolio, right? And now this is really designed for ease and efficiency. Our AI tools support data-driven decision making and help reduce the impact of emotional trading, promoting more consistent performance over time. And then, of course, it's been fine-tuned and backed by historical proof of performance as well. So one thing I do want to say is disclaimer. Okay, so crypto trading is not suitable for everybody, right? So cryptocurrency is what we consider high risk, and it might not be suitable for everybody. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any earnings or performance examples are for illustrative purposes only and do not guarantee future outcomes. So also, crypto is highly volatile. So of course, we cannot guarantee profits or anything like that. And it's always best to do your own research before getting involved. All right. Now, welcome you guys to the new age of AI-driven wealth. Like I said, this is the beginning of this. Eventually, this is going to be commonplace. Eventually, you're going to see people walking around. Look what my bot did today. Like, I think that is the future. And the old ways of doing things, I think, will be falling away. And I think we're having a massive also paradigm shift in just the banking institutions as well. So the new way, of course, is smart automation, is AI strategies that work 24/7. So here we go, you guys. What sets us apart? Now, there are other companies I do believe that try to do this. I think there have been, definitely different projects in the past that have come and gone. Some of you may have been involved in them, some of you may have not. But here's really what makes us different. Number one is security and safety measures. So we take asset protection seriously. So we use cold storage wallets for company reserves, and we also have a multi-signature wallet system. So that basically requires multiple approvals for transactions. Of course, we're SSL encrypted, two-factor authentication. We even use an email OTP when you're doing withdrawals. It is literally locked down there, which is amazing. Now, of course, scammers are always getting creative, so we can only do what we can do. But I'm just saying, we have a pretty good setup here. And then lastly, we have 24/7 monitoring, incident response readiness as well, and legal and compliance. So one thing I want to say about that, I actually just got off of a phone call with our legal team this morning. So we have brought on, I think, the best legal firm in the United States to help us build a strong foundation here in the company. So I want to say that this is the beginning of Zionix Global. So of course there is going to be things that change over time because our goal is to go the distance. Our goal is to last for a very long time. And I think that is something that sets us apart. And our mission is to obviously protect the house and protect the people that live here as well. All right. Next, we have, of course, risk management features. So one thing that we do right now is we lock the capital for 30 days minimum. Now you can take it out. There is a fee if you take it out before 30 days, but really this is to just stabilize trading activity. We have dynamic stop loss systems in place, which protects against sharp downturns by auto exiting trades. Lot size adjustments automatically scale relative to available capital. We also, like I said, we allocate over several different strategies and multiple pairs. We also use profit skimming, so we're going to lock in partial profits. We might not always go to take profit, but we're securing, profits as they arise. And then lastly, if there's an emergency shutdown protocol as well, which suspends trading under extreme volatility. And so you will see, when you guys get into the back office and see for yourself, sometimes there's lots of trades happening, sometimes there's a little bit of trades happening, and that is all by design. And we move with the market, right? So this is probably one of my most favorite things about us is the transparency behind it. So one question I get asked a lot, can I see my bot trading? And the answer is yes, you can. So through our on-chain trade API in the back office, this is where we allow people to really see the transactions that are actually happening on the decentralized and centralized exchanges. So literally, you just can go back here, you click on-chain trade API, it takes a minute to load, and it's pulling every transaction that it's doing. Buy, sell, and the amount, and you're gonna see the hash actually visibly right there in your back office. So I love that because I know that capital is indeed being traded. There have been companies that have pretended to trade capital and actually did not. So I feel very good with the fact that we are actually trading. All right. You guys, let's talk about how to get involved really and how does this all work. So we are basically a membership-based company, right? And we have annual licenses. So that is currently what we have right now. So all licensed tiers have all of these benefits. One, okay, you have 1 year access to the AI trading bots. As we develop more, this could change, but right now it's an annual membership. We have an NFT bot ownership and marketplace coming soon, which is super exciting because you'll be able to trade, sell, or resell your own NFT bot through a marketplace. We have exclusive trading signals as well that are coming soon. We are working currently on building out a very robust trading education system as well, which will be our Zionix Trading Academy. Of course, everybody has access to customer support and through our community channels on both Telegram and WhatsApp. They are currently being transformed as well into Zionix Global from Zader Capital. And then lastly, our revenue sharing program as well. So everybody has access to that as well. All right, so let's talk about how these tiers work. So we have a variety of different tiers you can come in at from starter all the way to VIP, and they each have different requirements. So the annual cost for a starter is $149, and we say up to 1% daily. Of course, we cannot make guarantees on that. That would not be compliant, but we can say that it goes up to 1% on the starter level. The minimum capital required is $99. And then you can move down to standard at $199. It's $249 to fund it. And of course, you have to fund your bot because your bot doesn't trade air. So we have to trade with actual capital, and that's why there's a minimum capital required for each tier here. At the advanced level, it's $249 for the year and then $24.99 to fund it. The elite level is $299, $10,499 to get that one started. And then lastly, at the VIP level, it's $549 for the whole year and then $21,499 to get that started. And that's up to 1.5% daily as well. Of course, there are other perks as well for coming in at different tiers. Some of these things, obviously, we're continuing to build out and make amazing, but those are the packages right now. All right, so there are rules. So let's talk about the rules. Deposit and withdrawal rules. Number one, there's an activation delay. So once you get started, it takes up to 24 hours for us to verify your deposit. It's usually quicker, but we always say up to 24 hours. The capital lock period, like I said, is for 30 days. That's just your principal, though. That is not the profits. The profits can be withdrawn anytime. This is daily 24/7, and it's usually processed pretty quickly or within 24 hours. When you do pull your principal out, after 30 days, there's no fee. Before 30 days, it's a 20% penalty. So I kind of, you wouldn't go into a bank and ask to start an IRA and then they say you have to keep your money in here until you're 59 years old or you get a fee. and then you show up 2 weeks later and you ask for your money to come out, they're going to give you a fee, right? So because it takes energy for the company to start trading the capital, to stabilize trading activity, to pay for servers and all that stuff. So that is what happens there. And then lastly, a new deposit rule. That just means any new deposits initiate a fresh 30-day lock. So if you deposit twice, they have their own clock associated with each deposit. So here's the payments that we have supported. Now you can fund your wallet with more options than these. We have Bitcoin and things like that. But for payouts, this is our payout options. And really, this was a strategic move we just implemented because we believe that having a stable coins is better for the company. So you can get paid out in more of these stable coins. We can add, more payments as we go along, but this is what's available right now. Now, the cool thing is crypto doesn't sleep. So the trading days are literally 24/7 right now. There's no break. It doesn't mean that it's, firing all cylinders at the maximum capacity at all times, but it is definitely taking trades around the clock. You can do, like I said, profit withdrawals every day, as long as you have at least $10 in your wallet. Now, you do have two different wallets, so I do want to point that out. One is a ZDAF wallet. That's where your trading activity profits are going into, and then you have a referral wallet as well, which is for part of the compensation plan. And then every withdrawal has a 3% fee as well, so just please note of that. So here's the way forward, you guys. Here we go. So it's 3 steps really to get started. It's so simple. Number one, you choose what membership tier you want to come in at. Number two, fund your account. And number three, you activate your bot. And you guys, it is literally now built into my daily activities to check to see what my bot is doing. It becomes kind of addicting over time. It's a blast. I like to see every morning I checked and see what happened while I was asleep. And you guys will get the picture once you get started here today. So basically, you're going to get back to the person who referred you to this call today. You can create your free account. And then once you do that, you're going to complete your KYC. KYC means know your customer. That basically means you put your ID on file so we know who you are. And this is also for compliance measures as well. So here we go. Let's move straight on here. You guys, I am, like I said, extremely excited about this project. I know that it's already been quite impactful for the people who have already begun. And it's so simple. So you're going to just, well, after you fund your account, you purchase your license. After you purchase your license, then you activate your bot. So that's really it, you guys. So let's get right into the compensation plan. Now, if you get excited about what you saw here today, you get excited about, what your bot is doing while you're sleeping, like I said, then you're going to want to tell some people about it. And as you tell people about it, of course, there are incentives to spread the good news. So let's talk about the compensation plan real quickly. So there's several ways that you can earn, from direct bonuses all the way to momentum bonuses. So we do have a unilevel structure here. Oops, sorry, I went too fast there. Whoops, let's go back again. So all the way from level 1 to 14. And so on your level 1, there's a 10% commission that's earned all the way down to level 14, which is 0.5%. So these payments are instant, they're global, and there's no compression required. So once you unlock each level, it remains open. So that's super exciting. There are unlocking criteria, though, to get to all of these levels, and I'm going to go over that with you guys as well. So this is the unlocking criteria. So number one, if you're going to open up level 1, you have to have your personal volume of $100. Your group volume needs to be $100. When both of those things happen, you unlock the next level. So this continues all the way down to level 14. All right. And at level 14, it's 1400, 1400. And then now you've opened up all levels in the compensation plan. Now, how the volume gets distributed, because we do get questions about that. And this is really to ensure fairness, sustainability, and long-term stability of the company. But this is how the volume gets distributed. So, for example, when your referral makes a deposit of 10,000, the volume that counts towards each of their rank reduces progressively by level. So, for example, if a member on level 14 deposits 10,000, their level 1 gets the full credit towards their volume. Level 2 gets credit of 5,000, level 3, and so on and so forth, all the way down to the level 14th is going to get credit for 500. So that's how it gets distributed over these levels. So let's talk about rank levels and rewards. So there is an unlocking criteria to open up the levels, right? But there's also some criteria to hit ranks. And so let's go through that real quick. So here's basically three categories we want to focus on. Number one is personal volume. Number two is your level 1 direct volume. And number 3 is your total group volume. And that is what initiates your bonuses. So at the starter level, you have to have your personal volume at least 500, your level 1 of 5,000, and your total group of 20,000. That is going to initiate a $500 bonus, which gets deposited in your ZDAF wallet as soon as you hit the rank. All the way down from, starter all the way to co-founder. At the co-founder level, it's 150,000 personal volume, right? A million in level 1 and 30 million in group volume, and that initiates a $2 million rank bonus. So that's pretty exciting. I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere in the industry. Definitely not. So, you got to hit all three of those things to initiate those bonuses. Now, if you don't want the bonus, you'd rather have a luxury gift instead, then we have a plan for that as well. So all the way from starter again to VIP, you can see you can either get $500 or an Apple Watch. You can either get what is this, 1,200 or an iPhone. So it's your choice. And the cash rewards are deposited, like I said, immediately. But if you want to exchange, you have the ability to do that through our messaging support feature in the back office. All right, so here's additional bonuses, you guys. And this is also quite exciting, I would say, but this is the differential leadership override bonus. So basically, this is what we call basically our leadership check match. So we're going to incentivize you to work with people on your team. So for example, you are going to earn the difference between your percent and your team members' percent. So for example, if you are a leader earning 6%, and the person you brought in is now a Pro XX at 4%, then the difference is 2%. So when your referral brings 10,000 in, you earn a $200 override. All right, here we go. And then we also have momentum accelerator bonuses as well. So this is basically what gets initiated the first 2 weeks of being in the business. It starts really from the moment you get your first bots activated, right? And so if you bring 10 people into the company within 14 days, that initiates a $150 bonus. If you bring 20 people in within 40 days, that initiates a $300 bonus. So 150 plus 150, that's 300. If you bring in 30 people within 14 days, then that initiates a $450 bonus. And each person on your team that completes this cycle, you're going to match them $75 per achiever. So one thing I want to say before we get finished with this webinar is this is a brand new project. This is a brand new company. We did a soft launch in May of this year, you guys, and it is literally only August now. So those who understand what that means and have been in a project or a company before it's hit momentum, understand that this is going to be a massive wave. This is going to be massive momentum that's entering into all of these markets around the world. I'm getting ready to travel to India next month. From there, we're going to go to Dubai for our company launch event, which is going to be October 17th and 18th of this year, you guys, and details will be provided on that coming soon. But what I know is this: I've been in this position before. I have seen what happens when a company goes from earning $2 million a year to $100 million a year in 1 year. I have been a part of companies that have had substantial growth, and I know exactly what it feels like before that momentum hits. And I'm telling you guys that that is exactly where we're at right now. Now, if you are here before the wave, then you have the opportunity to ride it. So what I want to suggest to you guys is get back to the person who shared this with you, get them enrolled, and get them on to the next presentation next Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 o'clock p.m. UK time, and 8:30 p.m. India time, zionixlive.com. Thank you guys so much for hopping on today, and I'll see you guys here again next week. Bye-bye.